Hi everybody, it's Dandruff with your news Cartridge for Friday, February 23rd, 2018. As per usual, timestamps and reference links can be found in the description below. Well, wouldn't you know it? With as much doubt as I had, Hunt Down the Freeman actually released today. It did not release on time as indicated yesterday at 8 AM Pacific, but instead released at 7:15 PM, almost 12 hours later. The reason given for this was to upload the final build to Valve and get confirmation from them before release. The file size is reported to be around 18 gigabytes, which is nowhere near the almost 50 they had talked about previously, and I have not gotten a comment from the team after questioning them in their Discord. At the current time, I can only assume it was a lie. And so marks the end of this saga about a developer who decided to delay their game time and time again, giving little or no information to their community, and what I would have to assume is a lie about the file size, which would then in turn be another lie about why one of their delays had occurred. Many people are now saying, and I can confirm this myself, the cutscenes are missing, meaning Hunt Down the Freeman was released in an unfinished, broken state. And a quick update, Royal Radius Entertainment says they are aware of the game-breaking bugs and will be releasing a patch in 24 hours. Forgive me if I don't think they can meet their time frame. I really feel bad for these developers because Frank, who's in charge of the project, is making them work on a weekend instead of delaying it like he should have. No release announcements today, so we move right on into update news, starting with Kingdom Come Deliverance, updating to version 1.2 on Xbox One. Pokemon Go started a new event today, lasting until March 5th, called Legendary Week. Garudon and Kyogre have been added to the list of catchable legendaries. And then AMD has updated their graphics card drivers to version 18.2.3, bringing optimizations for Sea of Thieves and Final Fantasy XII. Finally, Nintendo has updated their website a bit, so gamers can now add reviews directly from their PC browser. Moving on to this bug fix for Rainbow Six Siege affecting Blitz, granting him a speed boost and turning him into a killing flashing blur. Ubisoft quickly became aware of the problem and patched it out within a day. On to some Overwatch ARG, and it's very possible the 27th hero has been teased through a message including the phrase Operation White Dome. If you have any idea who this could be, please let me know in the comment section down below. Next, Disney recently lost a lawsuit they filed against Redbox in an attempt to get them to stop selling digital movie codes bundled with Disney movies. Since Disney lost in the first round, and if it's upheld through appeals, it may force movie studios to stop tying their digital download codes to DVDs. Disney argued that tying the digital codes to their DVDs prevented their resale. Redbox had the opposite idea and started selling the codes separately. Now, this is a video game channel, this is not a channel about movies, so why are we talking about this? Well, if it survives that possible appeal from Disney, that may mean you have the right to sell the digital codes that come with the physical copies of games you buy, which in turn may cause publishers to stop including them because that is definitely not their intention. G2A is probably very happy about this, which is not a good thing in my opinion. Moving on, winners of the DICE Awards have been announced. Breath of the Wild won Game of the Year along with 3 other awards. Other big winners include Cuphead taking home a total of 3, and Horizon Zero Dawn and PUBG, who both took home 2 awards. The award for Lifetime Achievement, which was the center of some controversy earlier in the month, was awarded to Genyo Takeda, one of the lead developers of the Wii and the creator of Punch-Out and Star Tropics. Next up, the ESA, the group behind E3, has voiced its opposition to a proposed DMCA exemption that would allow for people to set up servers for abandoned online multiplayer games such as Star Wars Galaxies and EverQuest. Their reasoning behind this is they believe it would allow museums, such as the Museum of Arts and Digital Entertainment, to charge for access, putting them in direct competition to video game companies. Their fears of this aren't too far-fetched either, as the Museum of Arts and Digital Entertainment already charges $10 to play abandoned offline games, something the ESA has brought up to their opposition before. This exemption had already existed in 2015, but last year there was not what the Copyright Office considered meaningful opposition, resulting in the exemption not being renewed. And finally, a subject that I try to avoid here on my show, the President of the United States, Mr. Donald Trump. Recently, due to the school shooting in the state of Florida, Mr. Trump suggested violent video games shape young people's mind, and perhaps we should have some type of rating system for both video games and movies. But beyond the fact that the MPAA and the ESRB already exist, I would like to address something that I've addressed here on my show before by saying there is no definitive proof that violent media, not just games, causes violent behavior in people. Just because the president said it does not make it true, and forgive me if I think he should be a little bit more on top of subjects like this and not just blame media as it has been done so many other times in the past. While I do have my mind made up about this subject, I'd love to know what you have to think, so please leave your thoughts in the comments down below. Once again, it's time for Monday's game releases, because I'm off for the next 2 days because I've got to go hunt down somebody named Gordon. For PC, Never Stop Sneakin', Vicious Attack Llama, Apocalypse, Overduty VR, Battle Royale, Thunderbolt, and Vivian's Diary. For Nintendo Switch, Spot the Difference, Ultimate Edition. Thank you very much, everybody. This has been News Cartridge. I am Dandruff. I will see you on Monday. And how do you know archaeologists are lonely? Well, because they're always coming up with new dating techniques. Yeah, it's gameplaying time. Click up here to watch the bonus episode for today's show. Click down here to watch yesterday's episode, which was about me recommending to not buy Hunt Down the Freeman after it was delayed for the 5th time. And click over here to subscribe to my wonderful, wonderful channel. Thank you. See you tomorrow, or see you on Monday, that is. Go play some games.